Florida. Alright, guys. I'm going on a bike ride, and it's a beautiful morning. So just stay with me and enjoy the ride. Also, friends, if you have not gotten out of your bed, if you're not working, you're sitting at your couch or table, let's just start walking. Do some exercise. Be active. Don't just sit and relax. It's morning time. Let's get started. Let's let's do some exercise. Guys, this is 7 o'clock in Florida. Beautiful morning, as you can see, and I'm riding my bike. And if you are enjoying this nice view, I would also recommend you to go on some kind of activity in the morning. If you haven't done that activity in the morning, I would request you to start making plans to do some activities. Energize yourself. Don't give up. People just don't do exercise. They just give up. You know? You just think, okay, one more day, one more hour, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, let me relax. And you never get to go out, enjoy the nice breeze and nice weather. So if you are not doing that, I would recommend you to do so. Go out, go enjoy the nature, do activities like walking, biking, riding, whichever you like, you know. And if you don't want to go outside of the house because of the bad weather, you can start walking inside your house. But do something. Don't just sit. Do something. You know. So if you are watching and you are liking my channel, please comment. So I'm encouraging everyone to do some activities to keep their health in shape. Also, if you are young, you need to hit the gym. You know what? You need to hit the gym. You need to do the exercise. You need to go for a walk. So, if you can do all those things, that's nice. And if you cannot do this task, then at least walk inside the room. Walk for 5 minutes, put a timer on your clock and say, I'm not going to sit on my couch for the next 5 minutes. Let me walk for 5 minutes. Give the time. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, Prototype. How are you? Hello, Levels. So, give yourself a kick to say, I'm not going to sit. I'm going to do some exercise. I'm going to walk around. I need to get out of my couch. I need to get away from my computer or a phone. Do some exercise. Take some nice fresh air. Do that. Look at me. I came out at 7 in the morning. It's beautiful morning out in Florida, right in here. I came out and I said to myself, I'm not going to wait for the sun to rise. And usually that's what happens with everyone. They wait for the sun to come out, then they go in the shower for 2 hours, for 40 minutes, 50 minutes. They are in the shower. Then they come out They go to the office, sit in the chair, and that's it. No work, no exercise. What are you giving to your body? Nothing, right? Your body demands some work, and that could be through any walking activity, any running activities, jogging activity, you name it. So I would say, guys, if you have already gotten up, try to inspire yourself to go for a walk, to go for a ride, to go for any activity. If you feel like you do not want to go far away, then you start walking in your room, at your place. Put a 5 minute stopwatch timer. Put a timer for 5 minutes. Walk inside your room, but just don't sit. If you are watching my stream, get up from your chair, get up from your bed, and start doing the activities. You know, so that way you can always inspire yourself to do the exercise, to keep your body in shape. Simple stuff. Try to breathe more oxygen. Take deep breath. Clear your mind. Those are some of the important things. Does not require you a lot of hard work, right? You don't have to hit the gym. Just get out and feel the fresh air wherever you are. If you are watching my channel, you should go outside your house. Feel the fresh air. Whether it is morning or it is evening or afternoon, try to get out. Do some activities. So, anyone has any comments about my suggestions, my plan? And if you like my suggestions, please do it. You don't have to wait. Just tell yourself, at least let me give it a try for 5 minutes. Put everything on the side. Get up. Work for 5 minutes inside your room. Put a timer and tell yourself, I'm not going to sit in this chair for hours and hours. I need to take a break. And I need to time that break. And feel it. You will break the boredom. You will break the laziness. You will start developing a commitment for yourself. And that commitment will lead you to the next level. The biggest thing is to break that barrier of giving up. Most of the people, what they do, they just say, oh, it hurts, I don't want to get out, it's too cold out there, I cannot go outside. Don't do that. Just tell yourself, okay, if it is raining heavily outside, I will walk inside the room. No one is looking at you. You're just telling yourself that I'm going to commit myself for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the time period is, and perform some activity. That will be very, very motivating for you. So go do that. If you are listening and you feel like you have completed your 5-minute task and you feel good about it, then give me a comment or shout out in the chat. Yep, I like the way you suggested. I just did it. I feel good about it. Or I'm not feeling good about it. Am I down? Hello, Mr. Whatever. How are you? Welcome to my stream. So, like I said, at least if you will break your routine. If you are in the bed right now, just scrolling through your phone, just go get up and tell yourself, okay, let me walk around the room for 5 minutes. And if I want to scroll the phone, I will continue to do so. But I will not lay low in the bed. I will not feel myself like, hey, I cannot get up. That should not be your attitude. So you have to make your mind stronger, you know. So making your mind stronger is the biggest thing a human being can do. And if you have made up your mind, you are strong. Look at what the results you can achieve. So thank you. Thank you, Romeo. So if you like my thoughts, please, please put 5 minutes. Please put 5 minutes. Do some action. And just don't sit on your chair. Don't sit on your couch. Don't sleep in the bed. Get out for 5 minutes. Do some activity. Feel good about it. You know, when you are a little kid, you feel like not getting out of your bed. Oh, can I go and sleep for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? You are telling your body, hey, just go relax. When your mind tells your body, just go and relax, the body becomes lazy, you know. And once the body is lazy, the mind is also acting lazy in that. And this is the first step to losing your commitment, your journey, you name it. So when someone says, oh, can I sleep for another 5 minutes or 10 minutes? When they are little, they ask their parents, oh, I did not have my full sleep. Let me sleep for another 5, 10 minutes. That is the worst thing that you can do. Because when you start saying so, that means you have developed a habit of procrastinating. That means you have developed a habit of giving up for like a small pleasure. You have given up your commitments. So if you are one of those guys who just give up on your commitments, if you give up on the fact that, oh, let me sleep, let me do these activities later, you're never going to be successful in life. And if you stop yourself right at that minute, and in your head, if you say, no, I'm not going to tell myself to stop and sleep. Rather, I would say, okay, wake up, watch out. I need to achieve this. I need to run for it. I need to be a go-getter around it. Let me finish it. Do the things. I have seen a lot of kids when they come back from school. What do? They take off their shoes, never open their laces. We all have done that. And what is the consequences? The consequences is next morning when you have to go to the school, you are getting late. Why? Because your shoelaces are not open. Now you have to spend your time opening up the shoelaces, getting in your shoes. It takes forever. You are late by now. So what is the lesson that you learned? The lesson that you learned is get things ready on time. Be prepared for the next day. Be prepared for the future. Right? So the easy lesson that you can teach your kid is once they are back from school, ask them to keep their shoelaces open for the next day, to prep up their clothes, homework, anything that they are supposed to do at the last minute. or which they are trying to do at the last minute, tell them that's not how the life should be. They need to do it ahead of the time, or they need to plan for it. With no planning, no success. That's the that's the outcome of any actions, right? Some of you may have seen when the kids come back from school. What do? They say, "Oh, I'm tired and I need to take a break, and I will do this thing later in the night before I sleep." But guess what? They never complete their work. They come from school, they play around, they spend like 2 hours playing, having fun. And now they have all this work that has piled up for the next day. In the evening, they are struggling to complete that work. They are not able to figure out how they are going to accomplish it. What if they would have considered doing that work in the first place or planned for it? This is how they are going to do it. If they have done that, then they should not see the problem. Next day, when they go to school, they will be a happy camper. They will feel good about that their work is complete, they are ahead of the game, and they are successful in their journey or in their life. That's what most of the kids are missing. Like 90%. If you look at the people who are successful, they are not just smart, they are well planned, well disciplined. If your kid or you yourself is not very smart, at least you can develop those habits of completing the task on or before the time, planning the things. That's important. And that will put you into the top 20%, even though you are not that smart. So most of the people that wants to be successful, but they are not smart like the smartest kids. But at least they have planning, they have precision, they have commitment, and that's what makes them successful. So if you are one of them, please do so and encourage others to be like that. So I come for a walk every morning. Well, I don't care what just happened. Alright guys, I need to close my stream. Look what happened to my shoes. The sole came out. Huh. What will I do today? The whole thing came out. Never thought of it. Oh boy.